What's up, guys? It's your boy DJ coming at you. The light's kind of bright, so I have to close my eyes. But anyway, little update. Haven't said anything about the bike in a minute. Had to get some new tires because I got a hole punched into one of my tires on the way to work a couple months ago. So I'm just now got some tires for the bike, and I did some snow riding, as you can see, here in Illinois. Yes, it's about 8:40, 9 o'clock at night, something like that. We have snow on the ground, as you can see. But anyway, I took the bike back in the woods for a little bit and try the new tires out there. The Shinko Golden Boy SR 21s, I believe, tire. They're 2.50 by 17-inch tires. The tread is wonderful. There's the tread. So you guys can get a good look at it. Yep. That's the tread on the tire of the Shinko SR21s. The bike runs good. Still ain't where I want it, but it runs good. I got the expansion, the upgraded pipe on it. Did that months ago. And I rejetted it. The bike runs good, but my speed is not where it should be. I don't think so. Not for a two-stroke. I'm topping out with the size 74 jet at a whopping 35.1 mile an hour, which is not super bad, but it'd be nice to top out at 48 and be able to cruise at 40. If I can get there, that is where I want to be. Anybody have any suggestions? I am open to jetting suggestions. It can't be that complicated. I'm running AMSOIL synthetic, the best they got. I forgot which one that is, but I'm running AMSOIL synthetic. And I only put 93 octane gas in it. Now, when I had it jetted with the 72 size jet, I was able to get 38 mile an hour top speed. But that's top speed. I want to be able to cruise at 40. And I believe that that's possible with this engine. So the engine sounds great, runs great, but I'm just not getting the power that I believe this engine can put out. And so you can kind of see it as a Tecnigas upgraded pipe and everything. I got it from DOS Cycles. Yep. Mr. Blake hooked me up with that a couple months ago. Yeah. Snow on the wheels. I would have to say that I think that this bike is a contender against the new Honda C125 that they're probably going to be coming out with. This is much cheaper, and it's actually much lighter too. It only weighs 150 pounds dry, 147 if you want to be technical. This bike does, and I'm sure the Honda CT125 is going to be weigh quite a bit more like 230, 240 probably. So this is right now, upon the research that I've done, this is like one of the most awesome, one of the most awesome trail bikes that you can get. What I mean by trail bike, something really light. This thing only weighs in at 147 pounds, guys. Wet, about 158 for a full tank of gas and oil. 148, about 160 pounds, probably wet. So that's still super light, super duper light. Let me turn my key off. I did leave a key in it. But I have a lot of good things to say about this bike. The suspension is awesome. It tends to be that most companies seems to me that most manufacturers, when they make a motorcycle or something, they don't get it 100% right. Because I have a Honda Grom. My Grom back here. See my Grom right there? I redid the suspension on that. I paid a little bit of money into it, probably about $650, $700. I got the rear shock and I upgraded the front forks, but this thing is a bit cheaper bike. Don't need to touch the suspension, and it's adjustable in the rear because it has dual suspension in the rear. So it's very, I think it's a good utilitarian bike for hauling stuff. As you can see, I got my GV luggage box right there. Works great. Keep my junk in there. I think the maximum payload on this bike is like 330 pounds. My brother, he's like 250. He rides it, pulls him just fine, no problem. But the top speed is where I'm having an issue. Again, I'm running a size right now, size 74 jet. It runs great. I mean, it runs good. You know, gives me the torque I need for climbing hills back in the woods, like on the trails. I was in the snow. I didn't have any problem with these Shinko SR21 tires. They did. Let me show you guys the tread again. That's the tread pattern of the Shinko tires. Yeah, nice block pattern. Probably the last tire I'll buy for this bike for years. They're real cheap too, like $37 each. But yeah. Also guys, I'm using, I forgot the name of the inner tube. I'm using a heavy duty inner tube, something just to help prevent flats. So it's a real thick inner tube that I'm using. It's a heavy duty inner tube I've got to go along with the tires. So yeah, dual protection. And I'd like to say about this bike too, again, what I'm learning is that what's really cool is being able to change the tire yourself. And that's something that I'm really liking about this bike, because I can change the tires on the side of the road, with a couple of good tire irons. You can do it in a spare tube. So on this bike, when I do cross-country backroad riding, I'll always have spare tubes because it's in the tool set to change the tire, because it's almost as easy as a bike tire. Yeah, it does real well. I just put the tires on, the front tire on rather, tonight. I had bought the back tire last week, but yeah, I'm getting more and more impressed with this bike. The more I ride it, the more I think about what I want to do as far as a trail bike. I think this fits the bill just about. If I can get my power, if I can just get it tuned to where I can do 40, cruise at 40, top out at like 47, 48, I think that's possible. And I'm not going to put another head or build the top head, whatever the two-stroke language is. I'm not doing that. I'm running it stock. Only thing I'm going to do to the engine is re-eject the engine. I've done that. Right now it runs great. When I had the 72 on there, it didn't run good like it's running now. Right now it runs fantastic, but I'm not getting the speed. I don't know what else to do. Some people say lighter weights. I disagree with that 100%. You got to rev your bike higher to get it to take off. I don't like all that, guys. I don't know why anybody would even suggest that. It's not a good idea, personally. I don't think so. I got a Honda PCX here that I got off a guy. I traded him for a bike. And he changed the rollers in it. And it has the, let me see. I went back and purchased the stock rollers and I put them in here. All the stock bars, he put a different, I forgot what you call the dang thing. But anyway, I don't like how he has it set up, because you have to rev it too high to get it to move. I don't know why people think that's a good thing. I like being able to rev low and move. So I got to change I forgot what you call it. So I'm new to all this two-stroke stuff as far as the CVT and everything. But yeah, I got to change the rollers. He put aftermarket rollers in that. I don't like it. They're too light, I think. I went back and bought the stock rollers. I just haven't put them in yet. So I don't think in the spacer, I've taken the spacer out of this thing. That didn't do anything either. So I'm going to leave it as is and just deal with the jetting. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to deal with the jetting as is, because I don't want to take away from any warranty or anything that might be on the bike by tampering with the engine. The engine, like I said, runs great. It's not getting the power I want. So, yep, just a little update on the bike. Buy a bike. Headlight's not the brightest, but I'll mess with it, see what I can do. I do like it. It's got a couple weak points, but it's got a lot of good to it too, guys. This bike has a lot of good points to it. Number one being super light. Right now, DOS Cycles will be getting them in pretty soon from what I hear. But I like it, and I think you guys be happy with it, using it as a trail bike if you can just get the speed. Of course, when the ones that are coming to the U.S., they will probably be dialed in correctly where you can get 45, 50, 48 miles an hour. But right now, I'm not getting that. Okay, guys, I'm going to end the video later.